How is it going, everybody? It's time to name cities that start with E in the United States. E should be an interesting one. I don't think it's going to be very common, but there's going to be a lot of cities that are east something. It's going to be a fun one, guys, so make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out so much. I can't express it enough. So, where to start? We don't have any states that start with E, so I think instead, in honor of E, we start with the easternmost state, and we go for Maine first. So let's get to it. I know there's an Eastport in Maine, and Ellsworth. Those two come to mind right away. That might be all I know. So we've done the easternmost state. Now we should do the other easternmost state, which is Alaska. Thank you, Aleutian Islands, for that one. Now, there's Eagle River, which I think is technically part of Anchorage. I'm gonna try it, but I'm pretty sure it's just part of Anchorage. Yeah. So that's not gonna work. But there is a regular eagle somewhere else. That's on the Canada border. There's also an Air Force base by Fairbanks. It's with E. Elson. Eel. It's weird. It's like, is it Eelson, like that? It is, yeah. I think that's all I'm gonna know then. Yeah, that's fine. And the third east state, we have East Virginia. East Virginia. Yep. So, what is here? I don't know if I know anything here, honestly. Yeah, I just have not seen much of the state, so I don't know what goes on. I can't think of any DC suburbs with E. So other parts of the state. Oh, over here, there's Exmoor. Exmoor. There we go. What else? Anything over here in the part of the state I've never been to? Emporia. There's Emporia. Yes, man, let's go. Yeah, fine result for me. As always with all these episodes, I'm not gonna get anywhere near all the cities. It's just to do this for fun, what I can think of at the time. But if you feel like flexing your knowledge in the comments, do let me know of some cities that I missed. But as always, don't be surprised when I miss a random town in New Jersey that no one's ever heard of. Speaking of New Jersey, let me just get this done right now. You know, while we've got it on the mind, there are actually a few pretty big cities here. We have Edison and also Elizabeth. Those are quite big. Both have over 100K. Wow. Beyond that, you also have Egg Harbor, township in the south, and then there's also an Elmer. I know Elmer from McJuggernuggets. Did anyone used to watch that? Like the Psycho series? Dude, I loved that when I was a kid. That was crazy stuff. Classic YouTube right there. Anything else, though? I thought of Easton, Pennsylvania, which is close to Jersey. It's on the border. There's Englewood. Englewood, in the suburbs of New York, yeah. It feels like there's gonna be so much more up here. I don't know. Oh yeah, there is one more. There is East Orange. The East stuff, we got to remember that. We're just kinda hopping around the country today, so now that I started PA, we should probably finish it. PA, of course, has another pretty big one, Erie. Oh, what else? East stuff. East Stroudsburg. There's an Exton by Westchester. Yeah, right here. Can't think of much in the middle. The middle of Pennsylvania is always a weak spot for me. 4 is good. Before I forget, let me do Maryland and Delaware as well while we're down here. So, there's Ellicott City. And also Elkton. I think that's all I know here. Those just come to mind right away. Yeah. And then Delaware. Delaware, there is one. There has to be. Ellesmere. Let's go. That's solid. We'll move on. Again, I think E is going to be pretty uncommon. It's shaping up to be pretty damn uncommon right now. At least in my own brain, so. We might as well finish the East Coast, because E for East. So, New York. Let's go to New York. I know there's an Elmont on Long Island. East Hampton. That one, Hamptons. Gotta remember these East things. There's not an East New York, is there? There's a West New York and Jersey, which we will get much later in this series. There's, Elmira. Elmira and Endicott? Okay, and then East things. I know there's an East Rochester. And I think there's also an East Syracuse. There is, good. East Greenbush by Albany. Thought of that as well. So, I think that's all I've got. Finishing the Northeast. Connecticut. Connecticut, I know what I know here, and I don't know what I don't know. So, Connecticut has Enfield and East Haven. Fantastic. Rhode Island. There's an Exeter, Rhode Island. Is there not? Let's see. There is. Oh, and East Providence as well. Gotta get East Providence again. The East things. Maybe those are the only two things in Rhode Island. New Englanders, let me know. We'll go to Massachusetts. I thought of Eastham on Cape Cod. And that made me realize I forgot Chatham in the Sea episode. Great. You have Edgartown on, what's that called? Don't tell me. Martha's Vineyard. Anything else? There's an Everett by Boston. There's an East Hampton here, I think. So I just want to mention again, the way I do this, I don't want to guess any cities outright. I want to at least have somewhat heard of everything I'm typing in. So, like, obviously I could guess, oh, maybe there's an East Hartford. Actually, maybe there is. That does sound familiar. Let me type it in. Yeah, there is. But that's the thing, like, I've definitely heard of East Hartford. Anyway, let's go up to Vermont and New Hampshire. There's an Essex, Vermont, which was actually in a video of mine not too long ago. Let me change the state here. There we go. I think that's all I know in Vermont. New Hampshire. There is also an Exeter here, right? Pretty sure I've heard of that. Yeah, down here. East Brattleboro. That sounds familiar. No, it was worth a shot. Okay, so we'll finish the East Coast states and then hop to whatever my heart desires. So we'll do the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida. So North Carolina. There is Elizabeth City. And also Emerald Isle. And I kind of feel like that's all I know here, which doesn't seem great. All in the east of the state is kind of weird, because most people live in the middle. Yeah, I just can't think of anything in the middle with E. Skill issue. So South Carolina. This is probably going to be worse. There's like a Isley. What is that? Easley? Easley, that's what it is, yeah. Okay, we got that. That's probably all I'm going to get. Georgia. There's an East Point by Atlanta. Oh, and also an Evans by Augusta. Evans, yeah. Only 2 in Georgia I can think of, so either I'm really bad at E, or there just isn't much. It's probably a combination of both, honestly. So we'll go down to Florida, and I'm starting to think about Florida. I got nothing, man. Is there like a Euless here? No, that's in Texas. Everglades City, wait. You gotta get that, man, oh my god. Wait, Everglades City? Is it plural? What? Is it just called Everglade? Everglades. I thought it was Everglades City. Well, we got something, at least. Yeah, I'm fresh out of cities in Florida. That is crazy. So, I mentioned Euless, Texas, so we'll do Texas right now. Euless, I think Euless shares part of DFW Airport, I'm pretty sure. Texas says El Paso. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, El Dorado. All the El Dorado stuff. Is there no space? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of El Dorados. There's one in Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas. Moving on, there's also Eagle Pass, Texas. Eagle Pass. And Edinburgh in the south, RGV. Edinburgh. I have absolutely nothing else. So, what do I do now? Let me just do Hawaii, because I think I only know one in Hawaii, and it's Iwa Beach, or Ava Beach. I don't know how the heck they say that place, but that's probably literally the only one. Actually, no, I lied. There's East Kapolei. This marks the first time I've gotten more than one in Hawaii. It's a landmark day here on the channel. So, what next? What next? Oregon. Oregon catches my eye with Eugene. It's another one of the few decent-sized cities that start with E in the country. Oh man, what else is here? Elgin. Elgin, we gotta remember the Elgins of the country. I'm tapping out for Oregon, I think. Let's do Washington. There's actually several here. There's Ellensburg. Everett. Edmonds. Edgewood. Yeah, nice, man. Oh my god. Oh no. I just thought of something. This is a bit of an old running joke around my community Discord server, Enumclaw, Washington. I will not be talking about why today. 5 in Washington is quite solid, I gotta say. So we'll head to Idaho, because why the hell not? Eagle, Idaho. Awesome. Wait, there's one more. No. Emmett. Emmett, yeah, here. So where do I go from here? We haven't done the Midwest yet. I'm looking at the Midwest here. I'm looking at Iowa. What is in Iowa that starts with E? I can't think of anything, man. Nothing at all. That's awful. And speaking of nothing, Nebraska. I don't think I know anything with E in Nebraska either. Emerson. Wait, Emerson. Why? I don't know why. Why do I know that? Wow, we got one Midwest city on the board. It's a miracle. Kansas. Let me do Kansas while we're here. Kansas actually has Emporia. And that's probably all I've got. Missouri, what's in Missouri? Oh my god, I can't think. Let me try zooming into, like, the St. Louis area. I'm just thinking about it. I can't think of any suburb of St. Louis with E. There's East St. Louis in Illinois, but we're saving that for when we do Illinois. How about Kansas City area? Think, man. Visualize. Excelsior Springs. Excelsior Springs. Yes! That's it, that's all I'm gonna go. South Dakota. South Dakota has Elk Point down here, and I forgot Dakota Dunes, which I'm very sad about in the D episode. Is there an Erie? Or is that in Erie might be in North Dakota. Hold on. Yeah, Erie's North Dakota. Speaking of North Dakota, that might be all I've got here. So, Minnesota. There's an East Grand Forks. I think I mentioned before, there's a lot of suburbs of the Twin Cities with E. So you have Eden Prairie, Edina, and Egan. There's definitely more. Is there an East St. Paul? I know there's a West and North St. Paul. No East, though. I swear there's one more. What is that? Elk River. Elk River. That's not really a suburb. It's kind of far out, but still, it's nearby. We'll move on. Let's go to Wisconsin. We're gonna just do the rest of the Midwest except Illinois. I'm gonna save Illinois for later. Wisconsin. Elkhorn. If I can type it, please. Oh my god, there we go. There's also Ellison Bay. Beautiful place, I've been there. You also have East Troy. I've also been to East Troy. There's a really good drive-in restaurant there. Eau Claire, oh my god. How do I get all these before Eau Claire? Damn, man, come on. East Dubuque is in Illinois, unfortunately. There we go. There has to be so much more than this, man. Is there Elkhorn Lakes? Elkhart Lakes? Elkhart. Elkhorn Lake. Elkhart Lake. Elkhart Lake, yes! Okay, but yeah, beyond that, I'm just really surprised. I can't think of any Milwaukee suburb, Madison suburb, Green Bay, anything. It seems really bad, but we'll go to Michigan. Michigan has something. Escanaba. Escanaba. Good. Moving down here now. I can't think of much north. I know there's an East Lansing, though. East Lansing. There's also East Point by Detroit. There's something just north of Indiana. Oh my god. It's definitely someone's first name, Berg. Edwardsburg. Edwardsburg. Yes. That's all I got for Michigan. Indiana. Indiana, come on, I can do this. There's Elkhart. And East Chicago, Indiana. Evansville. Gotta get that. Edwardsville. Edwardsville is in Illinois. Hold on. There, that's what I'm thinking of. I have nothing else. Time for big old Ohio! Elyria. East Cleveland is a place. East Lake. Euclid. Ooh, right between them. I just can't think of anything in the other part of the state. Like, what else? Kinda crazy. That's okay, though. Let's head to Kentucky. Kentucky has Elizabethtown. Elizabethtown. Good. I knew something in Kentucky. Wow, wow. Okay, Tennessee. Ooh, ooh. Oh, East Ridge by Chattanooga. Yes. And I can't really think of much else. It feels like I know a lot about Tennessee, but I really don't. Let's do Alabama. Let's finish the South. Alabama, there's a big cluster of ones in the South that I remember from my road trip a few months ago. I promise you guys I will have the vlog out soon. The edit is taking a while. There were some audio issues, but Evergreen, Alabama. You also have Elba and Enterprise. And then north, there's Eufaula. Or at least more north than down there. Oh, that's here. Why do I think that's north? Okay, Mississippi. Think, man. Oh, is there an Ellisville? There is, yes! I thought of something. Wait, I thought of another. Eupora. And that reminds me of Eudora, Arkansas, which I remember in a video not too long ago. Or was that a stream or something? Anyway, we had Eudora, Arkansas. And I remember making a note, like, saying, I'm gonna remember this for the E episode. There it is. So what else is here? I mentioned El Dorado. El Dorado, Arkansas. Eureka Springs. Eureka Springs up northwest. I knew there was gonna be one more. Okay, nice. Okay, before I forget, I didn't do West Virginia yet. I might as well leave it blank, though, because what starts with E? Yeah, I've got nothing. I feel bad. Now Louisiana. This is not helping my case to pass the D episode count. Unfortunate. We'll head west, and then we go to Illinois last. So, New Mexico. Espanola. I think there's an Edgewood here. It's like east of Albuquerque. Yeah. It's a commuter suburb for Albuquerque. Eunice. Why the hell do I know that? And I can't think of anything in Louisiana. Colorado. There's an Englewood, Colorado. And an Eagle. And an Evans. Up by, what is that called? Greeley. Oh my god, Evergreen. Evergreen. That's just Evergreen. Wyoming. Wyoming has Evanston. That is a place. Decent sized town for Wyoming. That's probably all I've got. Montana. Montana, there is an East Helena. And an Elliston. Evergreen Falls. What is that? Is that a place? What am I thinking of? Evergreen Park, Evergreen City. Isn't there something northwest? What? Up by Columbia Falls. No, there 100% is. Evergreen. It's just Evergreen. I thought it was Evergreen something. At least I remembered it. Tapping out from Montana. Utah. Escalante. In the south. Grand Staircase Escalante or something. There's also Ephraim. Eagle Mountain. Random fast-growing suburban place in the desert. Okay, that's a good result, I think. I can't think of much else, so. Arizona. El Mirage. Suburb of Phoenix. That's a fun town name. Actually really cool. I feel like there's also an Evergreen here. Just like in the mountains. No, maybe not. Evergreen City? No. Okay. Nevada. Nevada, somehow we will get 2 here because there's Eli and Elko. And we'll get 3. Enterprise. Vegas suburb. So, We're at 116. The only states left we have to do are Illinois and California. So we go to California now. We'll start with the Bay Area. I know there's an Emeryville here because I've actually met the former mayor of Emeryville at an event here in Chicago. Anything by Sacramento. Elk Grove. Yep. North, you have Eureka, of course. Gotta get Eureka. Okay, moving south. Central Valley. Again, what is E there? I can't think of anything. So we'll move south, where there's definitely several things in the south here. You have El Monte. You have Escondido. What's the one on the coast there? Oh my god. Encinitas. And you also have El Cajon. El Centro over here. Is there Encino? I think there is an Encino, but that's part of LA. I just remember Encino from the SpongeBob specials, because that's where Patchy the Pirate lives. Shout out to everyone who remembers that. El Segundo. Oh, yes. El Segundo. Anything else about San Diego? Oh, guys, wait, Eucalyptus Hills. This showed up in one of my second channel videos recently. If there is a single person that remembers that, I'll be so happy. I think a solid California result. I can't think of anything in the middle, which is bad. But as always, this is my weaker part of the state. So, shall we finish it up with Illinois? Let's do it. We have East St. Louis. We got Edwardsville. Effingham. Why are the letters... Why is it all bunched up like that? What happened? Okay, what else? There's East Hannibal, which I'm pretty sure is real. I thought that was real. There's East Cape Girardeau. That's real. Ooh, El Paso, Illinois, yes. There's also El Dorado here as well, I think. And actually, that reminds me, I forgot all the other El Dorados. I didn't do the Oklahoma. We didn't do Oklahoma. You have Edmond, Oklahoma. Oh my god. And Eufaula, there's one here too. And El Dorado. I thought there was one here. There is. And there's one in Kansas. I can't believe I missed it. El Dorado. Oh my god, how did I forget? I mentioned that with Texas and then I just didn't name them. Back to Illinois. Essex. Elizabeth. East Moline. Yo, I almost forgot about that. The East stuff. East Peoria. That's another one. So, grand finale. We will do the towns near Chicago. Hope I can remember all of them. Elmhurst. Elk Grove Village. Elgin. Big one. Why is it so hard to think, man? Come on. Oh my god, Evanston. Evanston! Now, I have an unfortunate fun fact for you guys. I was born in Evanston, because the Evanston hospitals are closer to parts of the north side of Chicago than the hospitals downtown, so my parents opted to go up to Evanston for me to be born. One of my biggest life regrets. Little piece of CG lore for those making it to the end of this video. So we got Evanston, Elk Grove Village, Elmhurst, Elgin. Come on, man, there's more than that. Elmwood Park. Evergreen Park. Oh, come on, there's something north. East Carpentersville. Is that a place? No. It's East something else up there. East Dundee. East Dundee. That's the one, yeah. Anything else? Elburn. Elburn, and there's an Elwood too, somewhere. Elwood is here, true, yeah. I'm running dry, so we're gonna call it there. 148 cities. Unexpected results today, guys. This was fun, though. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and again, feel free to flex any random cities with E that you know that I did not get. If it brings you joy, go ahead. Guys, thanks for watching today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, as always. It really helps out so much, and I will see you next time.